Aries Daily Horoscope for June 27, 2025. Greetings, fiery Aries. Today's cosmic landscape holds powerful potential for you as we examine what the stars have in store for June 27, 2025. This is a day marked by exceptional planetary alignments that speak directly to your pioneering spirit. At the heart of today's celestial configuration is a magnificent trine between Mars, your ruling planet, and expansive Jupiter. This creates a supercharged energy field around you, amplifying your natural confidence and opening doors that might normally remain closed. It's as if the universe is giving you a cosmic green light to pursue your boldest ambitions. The Sun continues its journey through Cáncer, forming a fascinating square aspect to your sign. This creates an interesting tension between your innate drive for independence and a deeper pull toward emotional security and connection. You might feel this as a subtle internal tug-of-war between forging ahead solo and acknowledging your need for meaningful bonds. Meanwhile, the moon glides through relationship-oriented Libra today, highlighting partnerships of all kinds. This lunar position encourages you to consider perspectives beyond your own, not always your first instinct, dear Aries, but tremendously valuable for your growth now. There's diplomatic energy available to you today that can help smooth over any rough edges in your interactions. Venus shines brightly in fellow fire sign Leo, casting a harmonious aspect to your sign that enhances your already considerable charisma. Don't be surprised if you attract admiring glances or find yourself the center of attention without even trying. There's a magnetic quality to your presence today that others find irresistible. In terms of love and relationships, this is a day of significant potential. For those in committed partnerships, the Libra moon creates an atmosphere conducive to meaningful conversation and deeper understanding. If there have been unspoken issues between you and your significant other, today offers a perfect opportunity to address them with unusual grace and diplomacy. Single Aries individuals should stay particularly alert to new connections today. Someone who enters your orbit now could have important significance in your life journey. The Venus-Leo influence adds a playful, romantic quality to your interactions, making this an excellent day for dating or putting yourself in social situations where you might meet someone special. Professionally, the Mars-Jupiter trine creates exceptional conditions for advancement. Your leadership abilities are heightened, making this an ideal day to take initiative on important projects or to present your ideas to those in positions of authority. Your natural courage is amplified, so if you've been hesitating to ask for that promotion or raise, today's energy strongly supports bold career moves. Financially, there are indications of potential gain, possibly from an unexpected source. However, Neptune's influence suggests some caution is warranted. Not everything is, as it seems when it comes to money matters today. Double-check details before making significant financial commitments, and be wary of offers that seem too good to be true. Your physical vitality is exceptionally strong under this Mars-Jupiter influence. Channel this abundant energy constructively through exercise or athletic pursuits. Your body craves movement today. Without a physical outlet, you might find yourself feeling restless or irritable as the day progresses. Mental clarity is also heightened, with Mercury in quick-thinking Gemini forming a favorable aspect to your sign. This is an excellent day for problem-solving, strategic planning, or any activity requiring sharp intellectual focus. Ideas flow freely, and you'll find yourself able to articulate your thoughts with unusual precision and impact. There is one caution flag to note. With all this powerful energy at your disposal, there's a tendency toward impatience or impetuosity. Remember that not everyone operates at your speed, particularly with the Mars-Jupiter trine accelerating your already fast-paced nature. Taking a breath before responding can prevent unnecessary friction in your interactions. A particularly noteworthy aspect of today's chart involves Chiron, the wounded healer, which continues its extended transit through your sign. This planetary position highlights your ongoing journey of healing core wounds related to identity and self-assertion. Today's energies provide unusual clarity about both how far you've come and what still needs attention in this healing process. The quarter moon phase occurring in Libra emphasizes themes of balance between self and others that resonate throughout your horoscope today. This lunar phase encourages refinement and adjustment, particularly in how you navigate the dance between independence and interdependence. Your lucky colors today are bold red and royal purple. Wearing these hues can help you harness the powerful Mars-Jupiter energy constructively. The numbers 7 and 12 carry particularly positive vibrations for you, and facing eastward aligns you with favorable cosmic currents. Early morning hours, 5 to 7 a.m., represent your power time today, making this an ideal period for setting intentions or beginning important tasks. If possible, schedule your most significant activities during this window to maximize their potential for success. For those interested in gemstones, carnelian resonates powerfully with today's energy and can help amplify your natural confidence while keeping you grounded. Simply carrying this stone in your pocket can help you maintain balance amid today's dynamic cosmic currents. As you move through June 27th, remember that seeds planted today, whether projects, relationships, or personal growth initiatives, have unusual potential to flourish in the coming weeks. The cosmic energies strongly support new beginnings now, especially those aligned with your authentic desires and highest values. In summary, Aries, June 27, 2025, offers you a day of exceptional opportunity, enhanced personal power, and meaningful connection. By honoring both your natural drive for independence and your evolving capacity for meaningful relationships, you'll make the most of these favorable cosmic conditions. Trust your instincts, harness your courage, and step confidently toward your desires. The stars are firmly in your corner today. On June 27, 2025, Aries finds themselves navigating a particularly significant planetary landscape. The Sun has moved firmly into Cáncer, positioned at approximately 5 degrees, activating your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This placement creates an interesting dynamic for your typically forward-driving energy, Aries, as you're being cosmically encouraged to turn some attention inward. The Sun in Cáncer forms a square aspect to your sign, creating a productive tension that asks you to balance your pioneering spirit with emotional awareness. The lunar influence is equally noteworthy, with the moon transiting through Scorpio, intensifying emotions and bringing subconscious patterns to light. This moon placement activates your 8th house of shared resources, intimate bonds, and transformation, deepening your emotional responses and possibly triggering revelations about interdependence. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, continues its journey through Gemini in your 3rd house of communication, forming a supportive sextile to your sign. This creates an exceptional window for articulating your visions and connecting ideas with remarkable clarity. Venus, positioned at approximately 13 degrees Leo, graces your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression, forming a harmonious trine with your natal Aries energy. This golden aspect enhances your natural charisma and creative impulses, bringing warmth and magnetism to your personal projects and romantic endeavors. Most significantly for an Aries, your ruling planet Mars deserves special attention. On this day, Mars occupies the late degrees of Pisces, just before it prepares to enter your sign, where it will eventually bring tremendous vitality. This position in your 12th house creates an interesting pre-activation energy, where your drive and ambition are building beneath the surface. You may feel like you're gathering strength before a significant push forward. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, resides in Gemini, illuminating your 3rd house of communication, learning, and immediate environment. This placement amplifies your mental agility and curiosity, supporting networking efforts and information exchange. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to bring structure and sometimes limitation to your 12th house of spirituality, subconscious patterns, and hidden matters. This transit asks you to develop discipline around your inner world and to face any self-defeating behaviors with maturity. Uranus in Gemini forms a sextile to your sign, sparking unexpected insights and innovative solutions, particularly regarding how you process and share information. This position encourages breaking free from mental ruts and exploring unconventional ideas. Neptune, continuing its long journey through Aries, directly influences your sense of self and identity. This rare and significant transit can both inspire and confuse your understanding of who you are and your life direction. Today's position highlights the spiritual dimensions of your ambitions, asking you to align your actions with higher purpose. Pluto, having retrograded back into Aquarius, activates your 11th house of community, friendships, and long-term goals. This position creates transformative pressure around how you connect with groups and conceptualize your future. The aspects between these planets create a complex web of energies. Particularly significant is the approaching Mars-Neptune conjunction that will eventually occur in your sign, suggesting that your actions in the coming weeks may be either divinely inspired or somewhat clouded by illusion. The Sun in Cáncer also creates a T-square pattern with Pluto in Aquarius and your natal Aries energy, intensifying power dynamics in both personal and professional spheres. For Aries specifically, these planetary positions indicate a time of gathering internal resources before a significant period of action and self-assertion that will begin when Mars enters your sign. The energy feels somewhat like the quiet before a storm, not in a negative sense, but in terms of building potential. Use this day to align your inner compass, connect with your emotional foundations, and prepare for the surge of energy that's approaching. The Neptune influence in your sign continues to dissolve old identity structures, which can feel disorienting but ultimately serves to help you embody a more authentic version of yourself. With Jupiter in your communication sector, your words carry extra weight today, so use them wisely and with intention. Watch for insights that come through dreams or quiet moments of reflection, as they may contain important guidance for the action-oriented period ahead. Aries, today's celestial configuration highlights your third house of communication, creating a powerful energy for self-expression. Mercury forms a trine with your ruling planet Mars, giving your words extra impact and persuasive power. This rare alignment won't happen again for several months, making today particularly significant for any form of communication you engage in. Your thoughts are flowing with remarkable clarity, and you'll find it easier than usual to articulate complex ideas that have been forming in your subconscious. This is an excellent day for presentations, important conversations, or pitching ideas. Your natural Aries confidence receives an additional boost, allowing you to speak with conviction and authority. However, be mindful that Mercury is approaching a square with Pluto, which could add an intensity to your words that might come across as overpowering to more sensitive individuals. The key is to harness your passionate communication style while remaining receptive to others' responses. Jupiter's influence from your second house adds weight to your words. People aren't just hearing you today, they're truly listening. For Aries writers, content creators, or anyone working with words, today's energy supports creative expression that breaks new ground. Venus in your communications sector enhances your diplomatic abilities, helping you navigate potentially difficult conversations with more grace than usual. This is particularly valuable if you need to address misunderstandings that occurred during Mercury's last retrograde period. Notice how your tone of voice affects others today. You have the power to inspire or to overwhelm, depending on how you modulate your energy. Digital communication is especially favored, with messages you send likely to be well received and correctly interpreted. If you've been hesitant to express your true feelings about something, today offers a protected space for emotional honesty. The moon's position amplifies your intuitive understanding of unspoken dynamics, giving you insight into what others might need to hear from you. Practice active listening, as well as speaking the information you gather today through attentive presence, will prove valuable in the weeks ahead. Tonight, as the moon shifts into a harmonious aspect with Neptune, Your dream state may continue processing the day's communications, potentially offering creative solutions to ongoing dialogues. Overall, Aries, today stands as one of your most communicatively powerful days of the month. Use it wisely to express what matters most. With Mars forming a dynamic trine to Jupiter on June 27, 2025, Aries natives will experience a significant boost in financial opportunities. This planetary alignment creates an exceptional energy for monetary expansion and growth. Your natural courage as an Aries is being cosmically amplified, making this an ideal day to take calculated financial risks that you've been contemplating. Venus is currently traversing your second house of personal finances, heightening your ability to attract resources and recognize valuable opportunities that others might overlook. This placement suggests unexpected financial benefits could arrive through creative endeavors or social connections. Pay particular attention to conversations at social gatherings. What might seem like casual networking could lead to lucrative prospects. Mercury's position in your communications sector forms a favorable aspect with Saturn, indicating that formal financial agreements or contracts initiated today have strong potential for long-term stability. Documentation signed on this date carries an energy of durability and steady growth. If you've been considering formalizing any business partnerships or investment arrangements, the cosmic climate strongly supports these initiatives now. The moon's position in your career house creates a harmonious flow with Pluto, suggesting that transformation in your professional life could directly impact your financial standing. A position of greater authority or responsibility may suddenly become available, bringing with it not just prestige but significant monetary rewards. Remain alert to shifts in your workplace hierarchy. What seems like an added responsibility could actually be a disguised blessing. Uranus, the planet of sudden changes and innovation, is activating your natural talent sector. This indicates that monetizing a skill you've taken for granted could prove surprisingly profitable. Consider how your inherent Aries qualities leadership, initiative, pioneering spirit might translate into a marketable service or product. The universe is supporting unconventional approaches to income generation now. Jupiter's expansive energy is particularly favorable for Aries entrepreneurs today. If you own a business or are self-employed, consider launching new offerings or expanding your market reach. The stars indicate that bold moves made now will find favorable reception in the marketplace. Your competitive Aries nature is being cosmically enhanced, giving you an edge over rivals in your industry. Neptune's influence suggests being cautious about financial propositions that seem too good to be true. While many opportunities presenting themselves today are genuine, your enthusiasm could make you vulnerable to overlooking important details. Take time to research thoroughly before committing resources, especially with investments involving technology or international connections. The asteroid series forms an interesting aspect with your ruling planet Mars today, indicating that nurturing existing financial resources could be just as important as pursuing new opportunities. Consider how you might optimize what you already possess, perhaps refinancing loans, renegotiating terms with clients, or reallocating investment portfolios. Small adjustments to existing arrangements could yield significant benefits. For Aries individuals employed in traditional settings, this day marks an excellent time to discuss compensation with superiors. The Sun-Mercury conjunction empowers your communication, allowing you to articulate your value with confidence and clarity. Prepare specific examples of your contributions. Before entering such conversations, cosmic energies favor those who can demonstrate concrete results. Property matters receive favorable aspects today, with the moon highlighting your fourth house of home and foundations. If you've been considering real estate investments or improvements to existing property, the timing supports decisions that will appreciate in value over time. Home-based business ventures initiated now also carry particularly positive energy. The North Node's position suggests that financial growth comes through stepping outside your comfort zone. Traditional Aries approaches of direct action and immediate results need to be balanced with patience and strategic thinking. Consider longer-term financial planning. Rather than quick gains, the universe is supporting sustainable wealth building rather than fleeting windfalls. Venus and Mars in harmonious aspect indicate that partnerships formed around financial matters today have strong potential. Collaborating with others, particularly those whose skills complement your own, could unlock resources neither of you could access independently. Look for allies who bring different perspectives to the table. Diversity of thought leads to innovation in money matters now. Your financial intuition is heightened today as Neptune forms a subtle aspect with your ruling planet. Pay attention to hunches about timing of purchases, investments, or when to present proposals. This intuitive edge, when combined with practical research, creates a powerful decision-making framework that could lead to significant financial advancement. With Saturn's influence, there's an emphasis on building sustainable wealth rather than chasing quick returns. Financial structures and systems implemented today have staying power. Consider establishing automatic savings plans, investment schedules, or budget frameworks that will support your long-term prosperity. Discipline applied now yields compound benefits over time. The overall cosmic message for Aries regarding finances on this day is one of dynamic opportunity balanced with strategic thinking. Your natural leadership and initiative are cosmically supported, but best results come when impulsivity is tempered with thorough analysis. Money matters initiated with both passion and precision today have exceptional growth potential, setting you on a path toward greater abundance in the months ahead. For Aries on June 27, 2025, several fortunate areas emerge as particularly auspicious. With the Sun firmly in Cáncer, occupying your fourth house of home and foundations, there's a golden opportunity to address domestic matters with surprising success. Any real estate dealings, home renovations, or family reconciliations initiated today carry a special blessing. The cosmic alignment suggests that your emotional investment in personal spaces will yield unexpected dividends. Jupiter's position in Gemini creates a particularly fortunate angle to your sign, activating your third house of communication and short-distance travel. This makes it an exceptional day for important conversations, negotiations, and local networking. Your words carry unusual weight and persuasiveness today, so if you've been waiting to pitch an idea or request a favor, the universe is tilting the odds decidedly in your favor. Casual conversations could lead to significant opportunities, so remain open to seemingly random interactions. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Venus, creating a particularly fortunate energy around creative pursuits and romantic endeavors. Artistic Aries will find their expressive abilities heightened, with inspiration flowing more easily than usual. This alignment also favors bold romantic gestures. Your natural confidence is amplified and particularly attractive today. Financial fortunate areas appear through unexpected channels, particularly through partnerships or collaborative ventures. A Uranus aspect suggests surprising monetary developments, possibly through technology, innovation, or unconventional sources. Keep your eyes open for unusual investment opportunities or resource-sharing arrangements that wouldn't normally catch your attention. Educational pursuits receive a special blessing today as Mercury's position creates a favorable aspect to your natal sun. Learning, studying, and intellectual exploration are particularly rewarding and could lead to valuable insights or credentials that enhance your professional standing in the future. The moon's transit through Leo illuminates your fifth house of pleasure, creativity, and self-expression, making recreational activities especially fulfilling. Games of chance carry slightly better odds for you today, though moderation remains essential. Creative competitions or showcases of talent would be particularly well-starred. Physical activities, especially those involving water or taking place near water bodies, carry special fortune. Your vitality is enhanced, making this an excellent day to begin a new fitness regimen or athletic pursuit. The body responds particularly well to gentle challenges today. Networking with individuals in leadership positions could prove extraordinarily beneficial. There's an ease in connecting with authority figures or mentors who might normally be difficult to approach. Your natural Aries charisma is amplified when directing your attention toward those who can open doors for your advancement. In terms of personal growth, meditation and introspective practices yield unusual insights. Though Aries typically prefers action to contemplation, today's energy supports meaningful internal discoveries that can guide your future path. Journaling or recording your thoughts could capture valuable insights that will serve you in coming months. Fortunate colors for you today include deep blue, silver, and hints of red wearing or surrounding yourself. With these hues aligns you more fully with the day's beneficial energies. Crystals or stones that might enhance your fortunate areas include moonstone, clear quartz, and carnelian. Carrying or wearing these can amplify the day's positive vibrations. The evening hours prove especially fortunate for social gatherings, as planetary alignments favor authentic connections and meaningful conversations after sunset. An impromptu get-together could introduce you to someone who becomes instrumental in your personal or professional development. Health matters receive favorable energy, particularly regarding diagnostic procedures or second opinions. If you've been concerned about a physical issue, today's energies support accurate assessment and effective treatment plans. Overall, your most fortunate areas on June 27, 2025, center around home, communication, creative expression, and unexpected connections. By leaning into these domains with your characteristic Aries confidence and initiative, you position yourself to receive the day's most significant blessings and opportunities. As an Aries, your social landscape shifts dramatically on June 27, 2025, with Mars forming a potent sextile to Jupiter that amplifies your natural charisma. This planetary configuration opens unexpected doorways to meaningful connections, particularly with individuals who challenge your perspective. The day carries distinct periods of social energy. Morning hours favor one-on-one exchanges where your trademark directness resonates deeply with others, while afternoon activities benefit from group settings where your leadership qualities naturally emerge. Venus, positioned in your fifth house of pleasure and creativity, enhances your appeal in recreational settings. Sports venues, art galleries, or impromptu gatherings become fertile ground for forging significant bonds. Your ruling planet, Mars, grants you exceptional persuasive powers today, allowing you to cut through social pretenses and establish authentic rapport with surprising ease. Notice how acquaintances from professional circles may suddenly reveal more personal dimensions of themselves, creating bridges between different aspects of your social world. Digital communications receive a boost after 3 p.m. when Mercury forms a favorable aspect to Uranus, potentially reconnecting you with individuals from your past through unexpected online encounters. Social invitations received today should be given serious consideration, even those that initially seem outside your comfort zone, as they contain hidden opportunities for alliances that support your long-term ambitions. While your fierce independence remains a core strength, today's astral energy rewards vulnerable exchanges and mutual support systems. You may find yourself naturally gravitating toward individuals with water sign placements, Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces, who provide emotional depth that complements your fiery approach to relationships. An evening conversation could reveal surprising common ground with someone you previously considered fundamentally different from yourself. Social tensions may briefly surface around sunset when the moon squares Pluto, potentially triggering power dynamics in group settings. Your challenge lies in balancing your competitive spirit with genuine collaboration, demonstrating how your individual strengths enhance rather than dominate collective efforts. Today's configurations suggest unexpected networking possibilities with individuals 3 to 7 years older than yourself, particularly those in creative or entrepreneurial fields. Pay special attention to casual comments about future projects, as they contain seeds for potentially rewarding joint ventures. Your social perception grows particularly acute between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., when intuitive flashes reveal underlying motivations in others that might typically remain hidden. Social connections formed or strengthened today tend to carry distinctive purpose beyond mere companionship. These individuals likely possess knowledge, resources, or perspectives crucial to your personal growth trajectory over the coming months. The day holds particular promise for healing any recent misunderstandings with siblings or neighbors, as Mercury's position facilitates honest communication without unnecessary friction. Throughout social interactions today, remain conscious of your body language. Your physical presence speaks volumes and draws others toward your natural warmth more powerfully than usual. Groups and gatherings benefit tremendously from your presence today, as you intuitively sense how to elevate collective energy without dominating conversations. Friends may seek your counsel on personal matters, recognizing your unique ability to provide clarity without judgment. Your zodiacal position grants you exceptional insight into others' unspoken aspirations. Today, this empathetic connection forms the foundation for deepening bonds that transcend superficial social exchanges. Close the day by acknowledging those who have supported your journey thus far. The stars align perfectly for expressions of gratitude that cement loyal friendships and open channels for even greater mutual support. As the cosmic energies align on June 27, 2025, Aries natives should approach the day with strategic mindfulness. With the sun in Cáncer, illuminating your fourth house of home and foundations, this is an excellent opportunity to assess the stability of your personal life. The day's cardinal energy creates a dynamic push-pull between your professional ambitions and domestic needs. Rather than fighting this tension, use it as creative fuel. Morning hours are particularly potent for setting intentions, as the waxing moon forms a favorable trine to Mars, your ruling planet. This planetary support empowers decisive action, but avoid impulsivity. When making choices today, pause and ask yourself, is this action aligned with my long-term vision? Mars in Virgo brings methodical precision to your natural fiery impulses, allowing you to channel your trademark Aries enthusiasm through practical frameworks. In professional settings, your communication style may need adjustment. Mercury's position suggests that colleagues and superiors will respond better to thoroughly researched proposals rather than spontaneous pitches. Your natural leadership qualities shine brightest today when you incorporate others' perspectives before taking charge. Be particularly attentive to power dynamics in meetings, as Pluto's influence could expose underlying tensions. For Aries struggling with ongoing projects, today offers a breakthrough opportunity if you're willing to approach problems from an unconventional angle. Venus casts a harmonious aspect to your sign, softening rough edges in personal interactions. Use this influence to mend fences with anyone you've recently clashed with, especially family members. Physical activity is strongly favored today. Your body craves movement, and exercise will help dissipate any frustration from delays or obstacles. Financially, caution is advised. Jupiter's position suggests potential for growth, but Saturn's restrictive influence recommends careful evaluation before major purchases or investments. Tonight, create space for quiet reflection as the day's planetary momentum shifts. Journal about insights that arose today, particularly related to balancing independence with interconnection. Remember that your greatest strength now comes from knowing when to push forward and when to strategically retreat. For Aries parents, special attention to children's emotional needs yields important bonding opportunities. Single Aries might find romantic prospects through community activities or mutual friends, but authentic self-presentation is essential for meaningful connections. The number 7 carries significance for you today. Watch for its appearance as a potential synchronicity guiding your decisions. Your elemental fire energy is best directed toward inspiring others rather than dominating situations. Above all, Trust your instincts but temper them with patience. The ram's charge is most effective when precisely timed. Aries Daily Horoscope for June 27, 2025. Greetings, fiery Aries.